Hello parents, this video is to give you a brief overview of childhood assessments and what they look like. The word assessment can be somewhat scary, so I would like to bring greater understanding as to what they actually are, how they look, and their purpose. There are many different types of assessments that your child will experience throughout their lives, but in this video we will be focusing on what is called authentic assessment. Authentic assessments are the most appropriate type of assessment for children ranging from the ages of 0 to 5. Let's start with the definition of authentic assessment. Authentic assessment means a form of assessment in which students are asked to perform real-world tasks that demonstrate meaningful application of essential knowledge and skills. Simply put, this means observing children in their natural environment as they play, performing natural tasks that they will carry over into everyday life. The benefit of authentic assessment for children who are 3 to 5 years of age is that they are developing rapidly at individual paces and with different interests. It is important to document their success and progresses rather than their failures or lack of progress as they grow. Young children learn through play. Authentic assessment aims to document a child's development and progress in a way that is non-intrusive, and it captures how a child uses his or her skill while engaging with materials, teachers, parents, and peers. Authentic assessment involves the teacher as an observer and researcher. Teachers can share conclusions with parents and others to refine what will work best in guiding and developing lesson plans. Portfolios are a great example of an authentic assessment. They are a visual example of a child's progress. Let me show you an example of how one might look. This portfolio entry starts with social emotional. Social emotional can be captured in pictures, and it shows social development and with interaction with peers. Writing samples can be collected starting at the beginning of the year, continuing throughout the year, showing the child's fine motor growth. Art. In the beginning of the year, you might see a child simply putting paint on paper, where at the end of the year, they might be able to draw something that actually represents something. Cutting entries show how a child starts out snipping paper, and by the end of the year, is able to cut out lines. Math entries show cognitive development in areas such as classifying and counting. Dictation shows a child's language development. In the beginning of the year, you may only get a few words of dictation, where towards the end of the year, you may get several sentences. Okay. Portfolios can be shared and given to parents as a memento and documentation of their child's progress. Some helpful tips for parents who are going into meetings after an assessment. Be the parent. Your expertise is being the parent and knowing your child. Ask for terminology that you do not understand to be clarified. Don't be afraid to disagree. If professionals don't see your child as you do, ask for more discussion. Finally, there's nothing wrong with bringing an ally to a meeting. If things start to feel overwhelming, a friend or a family member could be of great support. They can also take notes for you and help you to remember asking questions. In closing, do not let the word assessment intimidate you. Done properly and for the right reasons, they should benefit all involved. Your child, your their teacher, and you as your child's first teacher. Have a wonderful school year.